Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Mena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayambhupakadamahyam Dadati Svapadantikam. Mandegam Sri Guru Sri Uttapadakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunadan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sakitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakan Vitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpati Gopesha Gopika Kamta Radha Kamta Namo Sute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneswari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarabhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaye Vachapatitana Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Isvaraga Paramaha Krishnaga Sachidananda Vigragaga Anadi Radhir Govindaga Sarva Karana Karanam. Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the king of knowledge, Raja Vidya. So in Bhagavad Gita, in this king of knowledge, Raja Vidya, Krishna is stating that, Krishna is saying that we are going to be freed from all miseries. We just have to get this knowledge, which we are getting it. And once we understand, all our problems are going to be gone. Everything. All these problems are produced by the body. So once we live in the soul platform, soul consciousness, that means all our problems are solved immediately. We are trying to satisfy the needs of our body only. But what is the use of this body? This body should not be used to gratify material senses, so to enjoy material sense objects. If we use all our senses for that reason, then we are going to get more and more bodies to struggle and suffer in this material world. Shrotram, Chakshugu, Sparsanam, Rasanam, Granam, Evach. They're all sense, they're all the devices to perceive the sense objects. Basically, they're all different senses to perceive the sense objects. That is ears, Shrotram, eyes, Chakshugu, skin, Sparsanam, tongue, Rasanam, and nose, Granam. So, Shrotram, Chakshugu, Sparsanam, Rasanam, Granam, Evacha, Adhistaya, Manaschayam, Vishayan Upasevate. So, when we get different types of bodies with different types of senses, we are enjoying different types of sense objects. Vishayan. So, Vishayan Upasevate. It all depends upon what kind of body we get. A soul which has got the body of a snake, it cannot enjoy the sense objects what we enjoy. Or the soul which has got the body of an elephant or a dog or any animal, any species, a bird. They all enjoy different types of sense objects which we cannot enjoy. It all depends upon what type of body we get. But when we get a human body, if we just use this human body only for enjoying material sense objects, having big restaurants, bars, this and that everywhere, and fast food chains, food stores, and all such things, if we just only think that we are only going to enjoy this world, so going to mall, going to watching movies, doing this or doing that, all such things, if we use this body, especially the human body, we are extremely unfortunate. If we don't use this human body to free ourselves from this material world, that means we are simply fools. Materialistically speaking, that person may be holding a very high position in the society, or a person may be a very great scientist, or a professor, or a researcher, or whatever it is. But if you don't make use of this body, that means if you don't make use of these senses to perceive objects related to Krishna, that's what is very important. We have to connect ourselves with Krishna only. So we have to do everything only for Krishna. So that's what we are supposed to do with this human body, to help ourselves. So if we don't do that, then we are going to struggle and suffer in this material world. Kama esa krodha esa rajo guna samudbhavaga mahasana mahapapma vidyena miha vairina. So then we will be overcome by greed, by desires to gratify material sense objects, and will simply go and fall into the hell. Kama, Krodha, Tatha, Lobhas. That's what. These are the three gateways to hell. Trividam, Naraka, Sedam, Dwaram, Nasanam, Atmanaga, Kama, Krodhas, Tatha, Lobhas, Tasmat, Etat, Trayam, Tajet. So we should be able to give up all these things. Free ourselves from Kama, Krodha, and Lobha. When we want to serve Krishna, when we want to understand this Bhagavad Gita, understand about our own self, then Krishna is there always waiting to help us. If we just want, then Krishna will make such things happen very easily. Anything we want to do in order to please Krishna, it will all happen, even ourselves not putting much effort. Because Krishna is putting all the efforts. Krishna is working. Krishna is doing the job. What is his job? There is no job for him. Name patasi kartavyam trishu lokeshu kinchana. There is no job for me to do in all these three worlds. Then what is his only job? His only job is to please his devotees. He wants to please us. He wants to serve us. Krishna is there with us. Krishna is always remembering us. Krishna is never forgetting us. He never forgets us. Krishna is remembering us all the time, 24/7. Krishna is remembering us. When Krishna says that, always you remember me, sarvesu kalesu mam anusmaran. So that means Krishna is also always remembering us. But when we don't remember Krishna, when we are attracted to the material sense objects, when we are attracted to the temporary things in this material world, Krishna is very, very helpless. He may be the Supreme Lord. Krishna is the Maheswara, Sarvaloka Maheswara. But if we are not ready, if we don't listen to Krishna, if we don't follow Krishna's instructions, then Krishna's hands are tied. Krishna cannot help us. He is helpless. Krishna cannot help us. Krishna is helpless. Then our situation is hopeless. When we make Krishna helpless, then our future is hopeless. We need to get help from Krishna. We need to let Krishna help us, serve us. So then our life is very, very hopeful, then very, very wonderful. Our situation is very hopeful. So there are no problems, no miseries. Everything is very well taken care by Krishna. Krishna is doing a lot of service. And when Krishna wants to serve us, nobody can stop. And Krishna can do all kinds of wonders in our life. That's what is happening now. When we are studying this Bhagavad Gita, when we are understanding all the slokas, when we realize and understand that Krishna is the Adi Purusha, he is the original person, Adi Purusha. Param Brahma, Param Dhamma, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan, Purusham Sasvatam Divyam, Adi Devam, Ajam Vibhu. Ahuguswam Rishayagas Sarve Deva Rishanaradas Asito Devalo Vyasagas Swayam Chaiva Bravisi Me. That's what Arjuna told. Param Brahma, Param Dhamma, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan. He is a Param Brahma, he is a Supreme Brahman, he is a Supreme Abode, Param Dhamma, he is a Pavitram, he is the purest person. Paramam Bhavan, he is the Supreme Self. Adi Deva Ajam Vibhum, he is the Adi Deva, he is the original person, he is Ajam, unborn. So that's what is Krishna, the Supreme Lord Shri Krishna, who is seated in everyone's heart. Gatir, Bharta, Prabhu, Sakshi, Nivasaga, Saranam, Sugur, Prabhavaga, Pralaya, Sthanam, Nidanam, Bijam, Avyayam. That's what Krishna is saying there. He is the destination, he is the maintainer, he is the witness. Gatir, Bharta, Prabhu, he is the master, he is the witness, Sakshi. So Krishna is the resting place. Krishna is the refuge. Nivasaga Saranam, and Krishna is the well-wisher of all of us. And he creates and annihilates everything. Prabhavaka Pralaya Sthanam, Nidanam, Bijam Abhyam. He is the seed-giving Father and eternal, the Supreme Person, original person. Pithaga Masya Jagato Mata Data Pitamagaga. Vedyam Pavitram Omkara Ritsama Yajuri Evacha. That's what is our Krishna. And the Supreme Lord Shri Krishna, he is everything. We need to surrender unto him. We need to realize this very important fact. Krishna is everything. Krishna is the Supreme Lord. He is the original person, Supreme Person, Adi Purusha. Govindamadi Purusham Tamakam Pachami. Govinda is the Adi Purusha, the primeval Lord, the Supreme Lord, original Supreme Lord. I adore him, I worship him. That's what Tamakam Pachami. That's what Brahma said. And that way, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, when we study, when we follow Krishna's instructions, we realize, we understand that Krishna is everything. Krishna is supreme. He is with us all the time. He never forgets us. And we should also not forget him at all. Our life should be like that way only. Every day, morning to evening, 24/7, our life should be like that way only. It should be completely Krishna conscious only. We should all the time talk about Krishna. Not 1 or 2 chapters. 90 chapters. The 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, 90 chapters, all about the wonderful pastimes of Krishna only. We need to know that. We need to understand. We need to by heart. We need to know everything. How our Lord, Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna, he came to this world. What kind of leelas he did. Wonderful pastimes. That's what we need to understand. Only the fools, they don't understand. Mama duskritno muda. The fools don't surrender unto me. Avajananti mamuda manushintanam ashudam. When I descend in human form, the fools deride me. When Krishna was here just 5,000 years ago, the very Supreme Lord Sri Krishna was here. The fools did not understand that our Lord, Supreme Lord Sri Krishna is here. Now we should be intelligent enough to understand that. We should be able to get this complete knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Follow Krishna's instructions fully as it is. In all circumstances, depend only on Krishna, not on anything else. Krishna can only save us. Krishna can only help us. Because he is everything. So that much faith we should have on Krishna, and we should completely surrender unto Krishna, and without any deviation we should render devotional service unto Krishna. Mamchayo avyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate. So that's what we are supposed to do. Then we will be freed from the modes of material nature. We will not be forced to act in this world. We will not be forced to commit sins. If we have this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, if we surrender unto Krishna. So by Krishna's mercy, we are getting this knowledge and we are understanding everything what Krishna is teaching us. Completely. Krishna is teaching us fully. Each and every sloka we understand fully. And no need for any confusion at all. No need for any interpretation at all. Everything is very straightforward. Each and every verse, each and every sloka is very, very straightforward, as I have mentioned many, many times in the past. Just have to keep listening to Krishna. That's what is very important. Because that's very important. Because there is nothing else is good for us. Nothing else in this world, material world, any other thing, whatever we talk, whatever we do, whatever we accomplish, they are all temporary things. They all will not help us at all. Only we have to all the time remember Krishna, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, glorify Krishna all the time, chant Krishna's name and sing Krishna's kirtans and offer prasadam to Krishna and spread Bhagavad Gita. All the time talk about Krishna only. That's it. Our life has to become like that. And that is what is happening. Krishna's mercy, we are getting this knowledge and we are understanding everything. Like in the 7th chapter now, we are understanding about the knowledge of the Absolute. We already understood very well in the 6th chapter about the Dhyana Yoga, about how to meditate. We understood very well about the different types of yajnas in the 4th chapter. Sarvetmyate yajnavido yajnakshapita kalmasaga. Yajnasisthamrithabhujo yanti brahma sanatpanam. That's what is going to happen. When we understand all these different types of yajnas, sarvepyate yajnavito, so then when we perform each and every activity as an yajna, as an offering unto Krishna, then we are freed from all sins. Yajnakshapita kalmasaga. So then yajnasisthamrithabhujo, then when we enjoy this yajna, so the benefit, what is the outcome of all these yajnas is actually amrita. So there is an eternal life. So there is immortal life. That's why amrita. Yajnasisthamrita bhujo yanti brahma sanatpanam. So when we achieve that status, we will enter into the eternal abode of Krishna. Yanti brahma sanatpanam. That's what should happen in everyone's life. Unfortunately, that's not the case. because we are so much attached to temporary things in this material world. We should give up all such attachments by taking shelter unto Krishna, by taking shelter unto this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So we have successfully finished 6 slokas in the 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and Krishna is teaching us very, very clearly that how he is the supreme, how Krishna is the supreme personality of God, how everything is coming from Krishna. That's what we are understanding. So in the 7th chapter, 5th sloka, we studied Apareyam itastvanya prakriti vidime param jiva bhutam mahabaho yayedam daryate jagat. In the previous sloka, we studied that Krishna taught us that Bhumirapo analo vayo kammano buddhirevacha ahankaram itiyam me binna prakriti astara. Earth, water, fire, air, space, mind, intelligence, and false ego, all together, these 8 constitute my separated material nature. That's what these 8. So they are apara nature, apara prakriti. They are inferior nature, apara prakriti. So now you hear from me, you understand from me about the para prakriti. So that is the jiva bhuta, there is the living entity, jiva bhuta mahabaho, edam daryate jagat, by which, by this living entities, this world gets exploited. Besides these, O mighty armed Arjuna, there is another superior energy of mind which comprises the living entities who are exploiting the resources of this material inferior nature. Then in the next sloka, what we studied yesterday, in this sloka number 6 in the 7th chapter, Etat yonini bhutani sarvani tivupadaraya aham kritsnasya jagataka prabhavaha pralayas tatha. So all the created beings, that's what Sarvaniti, Bhutani. So they are all, these two natures are the source of all the created beings. So that's what Etat Yonini Bhutani Sarvaniti Upadani. So we are, when the Kalpa ends, everything enters into Krishna's nature. Sarvabhutani kaunteya prakritim yanti mamikam kalpakshi. So at that time, all the material things, all the mahabhuta, everything, all this 8 binna prakriti, everything enters into Krishna's nature. And we also enter into Krishna's nature. And we will be there with Krishna. So we already know, like from Brahma Samhita, how everything is created. This universe gets created from the Mahavishnu. So everything enters him. And then again, when the Kalpa begins, everything will be created again. Kalpadav sujami aham. So that's why aham krishnasya jagataga prabhavaga pralayas tata. So Krishna is the source of both creation and annihilation. All created beings have their source in these 2 natures of all that is material and all that is spiritual in this world. Know for certain that I am both the origin and dissolution. Then in the next sloka, what we are studying today, very important sloka, I've quoted many times in the past. Mattaga parataram nanyat kinchitasti dhananjaya mayi sarvam dam protham sutre maniganaiva. There is nothing else is superior to me, O Dhananjaya, O conqueror of wealth, Dhananjaya. Mattaha parataram na anyat. Nothing else. Ayi sarvamidam protam sutre maniganaiva. Everything rests upon me just like the pearls are strung upon a thread. So that's what Mai Sarvam Idam Protam Sutre Manikanaiva. So everything, so that's what we need to understand. So Krishna is a Sarvalokamaya Swan. Krishna is the resting place. Everything depends on Krishna only. So that's why Mayi Sarvam. Mayi Sarvam means everything rests upon me only. Just like the pearls are strung upon your throat. O conqueror of wealth, there is no truth superior to me. Everything rests upon me as pearls are strung on a thread. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished 7th sloka in the 7th chapter. So we now know very well that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. So we just have to remember Krishna. That should be our only task, nothing else. So now is a great opportunity for us to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. So wherever our mind goes, we need to bring it back and focus on the sound, transcendental sound. So we'll do 2 rounds of chanting, which will roughly take about 15 minutes. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminithi Namine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminithi Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnanajana Salakaya Chakshurmilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 कृष्ण हरे Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. R.K. Goyal Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you Guruji for a wonderful class. I have missed a few classes in the last week, but I think with my Guruji, it's nice to get connected to Krishna daily in the morning. And the 7th chapter is really very important chapter. It explains the different kinds of natures of Krishna, and superior nature, of course, is the Paraprakriti, and we have to be connected with Paraprakriti always. So that gives a lot of confidence in our day-to-day activities. Whenever we find any difficulty, we immediately remember all these physical entities, physical activities are related with the inferior nature of Krishna, and we have to connect with the superior nature of Krishna.
Yes.
It's so wonderful, Guruji. We are getting advantage in our day-to-day life and working. So nice of you, so grateful to you. Hare Krishna, Guruji. No more questions.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Thank you Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mithun Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Lalita Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
It is very nice to hear, Krishna's thing and all. Very interesting.
Yes.
See, for me, timing is a little problem, Guruji, nowadays. So it's too early, I could not join.
Yes, because of the time they changed here, so now it is very late for me. That's why I'm trying to start at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
Okay.
So 8:30 is 10 p.m. for me. 8 o'clock is 9:30. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And now it is changed, I think, from yesterday. So there it is.
From last Monday onwards. Last Sunday it changed. So that's why I'm trying to start at 8 o'clock. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I need one month to get adjusted to this. Afterwards, I don't have a problem.
Yes.
That's a mainly important thing I'm joining.
We used to give at 8 only in the past. Earlier we used to teach only at 8, but again when they changed at the time, I slowly drifted to 8:30. Yes, mother.
Yeah. So I'll see that I'll get adjusted this time.
Yes.
But for you, it's correct, Guruji. It is good that you have started early, because it was very, very late every day, and
otherwise it's
not one day thing. So
it's
good for you.
Yes, mother. Yes, mother. Krishna's mercy. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. SK Garg Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Guruji, thank you very much for a very nice lecture.
Yes, Prabhu.
I do not have any question today, but I would just like to share my thought that Guruji, I am having presently a sort of a very demanding tenure, a very demanding schedule all the time. I don't have time, but I find whatever I do the whole day, many a times doing the multitasking, two meetings going on simultaneously, one busy here, one the other way. And what is the teaching? What is this jnana getting it through you of the Bhagavad Gita? And now I don't feel that I'm myself responsible for any this thing. I keep on doing my best, whatever is possible. This thing, sometimes 2, sometimes 3, going on this thing. And I do not feel that I am doing this. And whatever I did it for Krishna. And
Krishna will do all the tasks. Yes, Prabhu.
Exactly, Guru. And then finally, at the end of the day, when I sit for the contemplation, what happened in the whole day today, I found it was all okay. It was fine. Earlier, I used to fret about it. I could have done this, that thing. Now the thing is, I do then and there whatever is the best possible, and that bhav of karta, that I am doing it, that is slowly going, and I think that is the biggest thing. What
Yes.
I am learning from Bhagavad Gita through you.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Krishna's mercy, he will do all the multitasking for us, Prabhu. That's one. Our task is only one. We need to think that we are doing it for him.
Yes, Guru. Just like Mr. Goyal also is presently having a tough tenure. Yeah. He is also very busy. I know. And in fact, if we don't have this knowledge, we feel responsible for each and everything. Now, I feel what I have done for which I am finding myself responsible. And Krishna takes care. He takes care of the good results.
Krishna will do all the wonders in our life. No doubt, bro. No doubt.
Yeah.
He will take care of us fully, bro.
Yeah. So, wonderful, Guruji. Where I find myself lucky that we got to know about your testing daily lectures. And
yes,
thank you, Guruji. I keep on, in fact, asking people to join kare.
Yeah.
And sometimes they do, but many of them, they just...
that's all.
Perhaps they don't have that mercy of the God. They are not...
No, Krishna's mercy is there, but they are not taking the mercy. There is a problem. Mercy is there equally for everyone, but we have to take it. Yes, Prabhu. Very nice, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna. Lisa Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class today, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna.
Actually, Guruji, when we think of how far we have to go, it is a lot of effort we still have to make in giving up on all the material aspects, all the material attachments, and totally surrendering ourselves to Krishna. We still have a long way to go. But then when we think of how we were earlier and how we are now today, we feel we have made a lot of progress. So we are on the right path. And as long as we are on the right path, we'll definitely make progress.
Yes.
Small steps each day. So even
it's all gradually we are making Sanay. So progress, it's going to be, in the end, it will be Krishna's Goloka. That's what.
Yes, yes, Guruji, definitely. So even though we have a long way to go, still we are making progress and we are on the right path. So thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much for your efforts, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Kandala Tirupati Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much for today. Just I joined now because I want to see again, and that's why I joined now. I'm very happy to see you again, Guruji. Really, it's a wonderful class. I am watching in YouTube also classes.
Yes.
With your blessings, I am going to start the Telugu again from first sloka onwards. Ugadi and new group. I am creating a new group and starting with your blessings. With your blessings, I am going to start again. This really very happy to because 1,000 maybe there are 3 groups in 1,000 people are there every day. They are watching my lesson. Really, it's very wonder. You have given such a good opportunity for me in the last 3 years back. Really, it's wonder, Guruji. I'm very happy now.
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Palniyappan Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Yes, so all slokas are in this chapter also interesting because really we are learning about Krishna himself. That is the basic. And he is having, even though we think he himself says that he is also having the different type of gunas that he explains himself. That is the basic thing which we have to learn. And fortunately, today you told very clearly that he remembers all the 24 hours, whereas we remember only whenever we require. That is the basic difference between him and us. That is the thing which we have to know. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sheila Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sheila Mataji. Asha Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Guru, you can't hear me?
Yes, Mataji. Now I am able to hear you. Mataji.
Okay.
Yes, Mataji. Until now,
Krishna Guruji.
Now it's very
some
clear.
Net problem, maybe some net problem.
Yes, now it's very
fine,
clear.
Guruji.
Yes,
very nice, Guruji. Very nice class. Thank you very much for all your efforts. Really, we feel step by step we are getting closer somewhere, but it's a very long way to go now.
But we are on the right way, right direction. That's what is very important.
Yeah, we are on the right direction. All your blessings, all your efforts. You have chosen us to be together.
Yes, Mother.
Thank you very much, Guruji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Yes,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Ram.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Thank you, Mother. Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Priya Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you for the today's session, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. You understood everything today, Mataji? Hare Krishna.
Yes, actually, hopefully, but I am trying to. Actually, I am planning to start at the same time to read Bhagavad Gita. I am having the books in Telugu, but I don't know how to start it. Little bit fear.
No, Krishna will give you the knowledge. So just no need to get fear at all. So you can follow our YouTube recordings also in English. So it is there from first chapter, first sloka onwards. So you can follow through that in English and then you can read it in Telugu. You will be able to understand this one.
Yeah. At
Because
the same time, while listening, if you read the same thing, so that I think we can understand better.
Yes, mother. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Then you can. There is a playlist for each chapter. You can go to the first chapter and first sloka. You can listen to that, and then you can read it. You'll easily understand. Yes.
Yeah. If possible, can you share me the link for that YouTube channel, Guruji?
Yes, mother. Are you already in our WhatsApp group? Correct,
yeah, Chennai WhatsApp group.
Chennai WhatsApp group. So I am sending the YouTube. I will send the YouTube link today as soon as the Bhagavad Gita. Yesterday I forgot to send. Today I will send it. So then you can subscribe to that YouTube channel. Yes.
Okay.
Then you will, once you subscribe, then you can go and look at all the playlist, everything you can. Yes.
Okay.
Then you can listen to that.
Thank you, Guruji.
When you decide, Krishna will fulfill Mataji. He will give you the knowledge. That's it. We just have to decide to study and understand, and Krishna will make us to do that.
Okay, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Venkatanagarjun Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Krishna, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji, for today class. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Sunil Srivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Dandavad Pranam, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Ram, Hare Hare.
Pranam, Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you for the class, Guruji. Thank you very much. Nice to hear everybody's experiences and comments on this thing. Very happy to hear that Kandula Tripati is also conducting classes in Telugu. Very nice. And as you said, when Krishna is helpless, our life becomes hopeless, you said. So that his mercy is always there, and we should be the recipient. We should be the ones aware.
We should not block it. Yes,
yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. This is a very nice chapter. Very happy to listen to each shloka.
Yes,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Deepesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you for the wonderful class. Thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness.
Yes, Prabhu. It's Krishna.
I have no questions. I think it's pretty straightforward right now. So,
yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for a nice session.
Thank you, Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Krishna is everything, Maheshwara, Adi Deva, Sakshi, etc.
He is everything. He is everything. Yes,
so we need not to worry, Guruji.
Yes.
We have to render our services well.
That's it. That's it, Mother. Krishna will engage us and he will make sure that we will go to him, no doubt, Mother.
You are motivating us daily, Guruji. It's only possible by your efforts.
Yes, Mother. Krishna's mercy, Mother.
Thank you so much, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mother. Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness.
Yes, Mother. Yes, Mother. Krishna's mercy.
Daily keeps us motivating that we should do our karma properly.
Yes, Mother. Every day we are able to remember him. It's all Krishna's mission.
True, Guruji. Last time I was not able to attend the live offline class, no. Huh? That time I went to Mysore, no. In that Homakunda, actually, that when they do that Purnavati, that Krishna picture it came actually. I will send to Sumati Akka, she will share in the group. I was so happy to see that we can literally see the Krishna, that Morpank also, and the flute. It was so mesmerizing to see that.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna is everywhere. Means kan.
He is there. Krishna is there everywhere to help us.
That only I was missing a lot. So Krishna, you gave the darshan here. I was so happy, Guruji.
Yes, yes. We will get more opportunities to serve him, no doubt, Mother. Krishna will create even more opportunities.
Daily we get the opportunities, no? Means we won't think. If we think properly, means we can do better things.
Yes. Yes, Mother. Our goal is very clear. We have to just follow Bhagavad Gita and spread Bhagavad Gita. That's it. So
True,
if we just do
starting
that,
actually, my goal was not clear. Now my goal is fixed.
yes. That's what we should just stick to this one only. Just spread Krishna's message, make devotees identify devotees everywhere, and give them this knowledge. That's it. Our team will slowly and steadily grow very big, very strong, very powerful in pleasing Krishna. Yes, Mother.
Yes, Guruji. Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. Aruna Devi Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Pranam, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for the class. There is no questions, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Hare Krishna, Pranam. Thank you, Guruji. By costless mercy of Krishna, I could attend today's class. Very nice.
Yes.
All the greatness of Krishna is very nice. And today we were telling, we have been misusing our 5 senses, Stotra, Chakshu, Rasana, Grana, and Sparsha, to connect with the material world. Instead, we would have connected with the Krishna, always with the senses. And we have to give up Kama, Krodha, and Lobha. And always Krishna never forgets his disciple. If we don't listen to Krishna, he is helpless and we will be having miseries, all these things. So we have to always surrender and have faith in Krishna and surrender to him always. Krishna, Yadideva, Purushottama, Parabrahma, Parama Pavitra, Supreme Lord, and Krishna is everything. And everything. Today's slokas, Krishna, you were telling about the 2 natures, that is inferior nature and apara and para, and superior nature. And these 2 belongs to Krishna. And here we have to attain this para nature, that is superior nature, spiritual nature of Krishna. And Krishna is nothing is superior than Krishna. Everything is like a bird strung in a thread. Very nice to hear all this. Thank you, Guruji.
Yes.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Brinda Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Mataji.
Thank you for the class. Hare Krishna. Yes, Guruji. So today's takeaway is very nice that Krishna keeps remembering us, but we are the ones who keep forgetting so many things. Yes, Guruji. But remembrance and forgetfulness comes from him only. He is the source of remembrance and forgetfulness, Guruji. But
he is seated in everyone's heart as the super soul. So Krishna, as you rightly said, that remembrance and forgetfulness comes from Krishna, but we cannot blame him for us not to remember Krishna, because Krishna is teaching us very clearly to practice chanting Hare Krishna mantra, to practice remembering Krishna. So that's what he is teaching us. So once we want to remember Krishna, when we practice, then Krishna will be able to give us the memory, remembrance. But if we are not even practicing, if we are practicing only to remember material things, only that remembrance only Krishna gives us. So finally what it matters is that whether we love him or not, that's what is going to matter. If we love him, we are going to remember him. In this material way, we always remember someone whom we love that person so much, correct? So that's why then only Krishna can give us that memory, even though it's coming from Krishna, but even though he is equal to everyone. But he says very clearly that Ye bhajanti tu mam bhaktya mayi te tesu chapyam. Anyone who renders devotional service unto me with the devotion, so with the love, so he is in me, I am in him. That's what Krishna is saying. So that way, Krishna, even though he is equal to all, but he can only give the remembrance to remember him, memory to remember him, if we are ready to take up that. That's what. Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes, Guruji. Very clear. Very well said. Yes, Guruji. And also, it has been said, I don't know, that it's like a fire where the particles of the fire separated from the original fire. So we are those sparks which are separated from the real fire. We can never claim to be the actual fire. No, Guruji? So
Yes.
we always have to have that spirit of surrender to him.
That is correct.
Yes,
That's
but
very
Guruji, the separated sparks of fire and the real fire, ultimately it is fire, but it is not the big fire.
Yes. That is correct. So we have to get the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and surrender unto Krishna. So following his instructions, then we will be able to go to Goloka and enjoy with him. That's
Yes.
or else we will be struggling.
Yes, Guruji, very nice. Today class was very nice. Thank you, Guruji, for all your efforts, Krishna's mercy. And I was so happy to hear about that Prabhuji who's starting Telugu classes. It's amazing. In 3 years, he has already done before. It's very nice of him to do that. And it's all your support, Guruji.
It's all Krishna's mercy, yes, Mother.
Yes, yes.
We will
Thank
do a
you,
lot of
Guruji.
wonders, no doubt. Hare
Yes.
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Guruji, you don't know Telugu. You also know Telugu, no?
I know Telugu, yes, Mother, but my Telugu will be mixed with a lot of Tamil. That's the problem. Yes, Mother.
Okay.
I can speak pure Tamil, but not pure Telugu. Yes, Mother.
Yes.
I can understand fully. I can understand, I can speak, but there will be some.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mother.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mother. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hello, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Dandavad Pranam. Hare
Dandavad
Krishna,
Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Ram.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you, sir. ரொம்ப நன்றி சார்.
ரொம்ப நன்றி பிரபு. ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா, ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா பிரபு.
ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா.
ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா, ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா பிரபு. ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா. விஷ்ணுவர்தன ராவ் பிரபு. ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா பிரபு.
ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா, ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா, கிருஷ்ண கிருஷ்ண
கிருஷ்ண
ஹரே
கிருஷ்ண
ஹரே,
ஹரே ஹரே.
ஹரே ராம ஹரே ராம,
ஹரே
ராம
ராம,
ராம
ராம ராம, ஹரே ஹரே.
No questions, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you so much for the wonderful class, Guruji. As usual, it was very nice.
Yes,
And we are progressing slowly and steadily. In fact,
Yes,
yeah, my chanting and memorizing the slogas are progressing gradually and very gradually and steadily. I in fact, I completed the second chapter yesterday, and
Very
it
nice,
will
Prabhu.
take
72 slokas. Hare Krishna.
in
Hare
the
Rama.
first chapter and second chapter I completed, but it will take one more week to refine,
Revise. Yes.
revise and refine. And
Yes.
anyway, really, I am enjoying the chanting of the slogas, Guruji. Really, it is giving a lot of peace and a lot of happiness in me. And
Yes.
thank you so much, Guruji. It is all because of your effort and blessings. I am really grateful to you, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna,
Oh,
Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Guruji. Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna,
Hare Rama.
Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, today class also very nice and with good explanation from your end. So there was a clarity.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Krishna's mercy. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I'm not able to hear you, Prabhu. Mani Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
He is within us and he is watching. Each and every act is getting recorded through Krishna. So
Yes.
we need to careful that he is like a recorder. Now CBA,
Yeah.
all these things are waste. They what recording they do. Krishna is there. He will
Krishna
record
is
all
there.
activities. See, one
He
small
knows
question,
everything.
Guruji. Yeah, to refresh our mind. See, what is happening? We represent 1/3 of world population and the whole operation of the world. We may participate. Out of that, as you said, out of 1,000 or 1 million, 1 or 2 Prabhuji or Bhakta will be there who truly understand Krishna and follow his principle and follow the path. So even Prabhupada ji, Guruji's certain things I read, he always call all scientists who are going to Mars, Moon and all. He simply say, you ignorant fools only he called. Who has no belief on Krishna, doing something on their own, trying to do something on their own. So that is the chapter, I read it. Very, very bluntly he says.
He calls rascals.
No, I am refining it. Yeah. So he was so angry that a person doesn't understand the charisma of Krishna, who is almost a supreme God. And see, the Vishnu Avadaram, Vishnu Puranam states many things. So we are not deeply going into that. Even Shiva Puranam also, it connects with Krishna somewhere or other. So there is no end. It is an infinity. So my simple question is, the world order, how it will going to change?
Leave to Krishna, Prabhu. We will just have to, we have to just do our service now. We have got a great opportunity to please Krishna by identifying more devotees. So just let us do that, and then the world order, Krishna takes care of that. We don't have to worry.
Because we have a limited time and space, so we can do
exactly within the limited time. We need to make as much progress as possible towards Goloka. We cannot lose any time. We should not be worried too much about the world order. Nothing.
Anyway,
to the
Guruji,
extent possible, we have to do all.
No, it is all the 5,000 years back. This all these things has been put into place. There are many Mahatma came. They all worshipped. They all understood. So I will quote Radhakrishna's word. He is our ex-president, very learned person. One question asked, what do you feel very guilt about? He said, in the whole life, I read many things. I am a scholar. I am a president. All these things are immaterial to me. I could not able to understand who I am. Therefore, I am dying with a guilt feeling. This is the quote. Maybe I am not putting it in the right perspective, but this is the quote. The person who has not understood or realized himself through Krishna, though he would have read Bhagavad Gita many times, but he said, I could not able to do that. So a person who dies without knowing him, it is a big accident. This was told, it is getting recorded, and we have to accept a person, such a learned person, and when he is saying from his mouth, I mean, there is a reality to it. Therefore, each individual has to understand why they are born, what is their objective, what is their goal, and where to reach. So Bhagavad Gita is giving us those directions. So we have to understand thoroughly and go towards that. And our time is very limited. Though it is a timeless for Krishna, for us it is limited. There is a certain, death is certain. Therefore, whatever we want to accomplish, we have to accomplish through this.
Yes.
So thank you, Guruji. I think you are taking us in a transcendental path. It takes time, but definitely we'll reach some way or other.
No doubt.
Maybe we reach a little late, but we'll reach.
We will reach. No
Thank
doubt.
you, Guruji. Yeah, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama,
So,
Hare.
yeah, when we will meet one to one, so that world order thing, since you are also engineering, you state you are in a United States, there are many questions in my mind.
We will discuss. We will discuss.
Yeah, thank you, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Manoranjan Sagu Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Manoranjan Sagu Prabhu. Hare Krishna, let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtana.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Manoranjan Sagu Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam Guruji, wonderful
Pranam.
session. Really, I was in that room. Really, that 8th chapter is very important. Akshara Brahma. That really this chapter, as you enlightened us, we should, by saying this is not enough, and really all the devotees are sincerely expressing their views and how to lead a both these gunas. You have nicely and everything we have to go through detail. So that is very sympathetic words and very empathy. I can express the words, and because of this from the book, this is not ordinary thing. This gem, this pearl, we are getting the Jnanamrita from handed down from generation to generation. So it is not a, those who are lucky, those are for the Amrita Panam. This is Amrita Panam. So we should not miss this. So it requires as much we can. And you are very sympathetic, Guruji, because of you, you are attending the class and we are ending the class and to get devotion and not to be swayed by these material pleasures, but to connect with Krishna. Because of you, Guruji, because of you, merciful. Krishna is merciful. So costless mercy. We are getting this children opportunity. So this is I cannot express my words. Really, by saying not of Prabhupada has run great service. So because of that, whole world is now we could Gita. This is the only way to achieve real truth, real happiness lies with Gita and nothing else in the world. Those who attend the class, they can enjoy this class. Because of Guruji, because of you, we are very fortunate. This Gita, this Brahma Jnana, Atma Jnana, this Atma, Atma Sarupma Jnana. So Atma Krida, we are doing Dikta daily. This Atman, not Vitvatma. Atman, the Brahmatma, this is Adi Jagya and Adi Bhuta, and this is all this chapter. We read line wise word, very powerful. Really, more and more, because I could not expect. I was very careless, and because of Guruji, because your mercy, I am getting towards divinity. So grateful, very, very grateful, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji, Satata Naman, 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 Naman.
Hare Krishna will continue with Bhagavad Gita class tomorrow. Hare Krishna.